Stop using the 50-30-20 rule. Many people swear by this method, but the truth is it doesn't work for the majority of people today, and here's why. The problem with the 50-30-20 rule is that it says 50% of your income goes towards needs like rent, groceries, and utilities, and 30% of your income is left for wants like entertainment, dining out, and hobbies, among other things. And the remaining 20% is for savings or debt payoff, which all sounds so simple, right? But what if your rent alone eats up 50% of your paycheck? Or what if you're drowning in debt? Should you really be spending 30% of your income on wants? This rule was made popular by Senator Elizabeth Warren in her book from almost 20 years ago, and in theory, it's great. But today, it's completely outdated. And here's why it doesn't work anymore. Number one, the cost of living has exploded. If you live in a high-cost city like New York or San Francisco, 50% of your income might not even cover rent. And in lower-income households, spending 30% of your money on wants is a luxury they simply can't afford. Reason number two is that studies show the majority of Americans are already spending over 70% of their income on essentials. That leaves almost nothing for savings, paying off debt, or discretionary spending on wants. The third reason why 50-30-20 doesn't work anymore is because financial goals are different for everyone. A one-size-fits-all budget like this doesn't work because everyone's priorities and situations are different. So what's the alternative? Instead of rigid percentages, focus on prioritizing what actually matters to you. So here's how it works. Step one is to establish your financial priorities. For most people, the number one financial priority is getting out of debt. Specifically, paying off high-interest debt first will free up more of your income and keep you from throwing money away on interest. Then, you build an emergency fund to avoid future debt. Once you're out of that cycle, then you can attempt to max out your Roth IRA early because it's a limited opportunity that disappears every year. It can also serve as a dual emergency fund when you're just starting out and money is tight. Step two is to then decide what else matters most to you. Is your goal to buy a house, pay off your current home, upgrade your lifestyle, retire early? What other short and long-term goals do you have? Because at the end of the day, you can't focus on everything, so choose 1 to 2 priorities that matter most and allocate your money toward them. Step 3 is tracking your spending, because before you can set a budget or a spending plan, you need to see where your money is actually going. So start with an app or a simple spreadsheet to track your expenses for a month. If you need a budget tracker, I have a free one inside my 7-day challenge. The link is in the description. Step 4 is to then allocate your income based on your top priorities. So instead of forcing your budget into set percentages, adjust it based on your situation. For example, let's say you make $4,000 a month after taxes and $2,400 of it goes to needs like rent, groceries, and transportation. But your goal is to pay off debt fast. So instead of spending 30% on wants, prioritize paying off the debt first. Like if you put $1,200 towards the debt, you still have $400 left for spending on your wants. But at the end of the day, you get to decide, and since paying off debt is your highest priority, why not go all in? Why not try a no-spend challenge for a month and throw the full amount at your debt? Here's the key takeaway. Budgeting isn't about perfection, and it isn't about rigid percentages either. It's about making progress toward your goals and then adjusting as life changes. This system offers you a flexible, personalized way to handle your money and puts you in control. Now, if you want to see this in action better, join my Fix Your Money in 7 Days Challenge. It's free, and the link is in the description. And drop a comment below and tell me what is your biggest budgeting challenge. I want to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, hit like, share it with a friend who needs a budgeting makeover, and subscribe for more. Until next time, happy budgeting.